Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel, where we dive deep into all the drama, secrets, and shocking twists in The Bold and the Beautiful. Today's episode will take you through the unraveling chaos in Steffi and Finn Forrester's lives, a troubling warning about Sheila Carter's growing obsession, and a mystery that could change everything. Let's break it all down and analyze what's really going on behind the scenes. Finn's unexpected visit to the Spencer mansion, a cry for help or something more? As tensions rise and the weight of recent revelations bears down on him, Finn Forrester finds himself at the doorstep of the Spencer mansion. But what exactly brings him there? Is this a desperate attempt to find solace amid the turmoil? Or is Finn seeking answers that could help him navigate the mess his life has become? Given the layers of conflict in his personal life, from his ongoing struggle with his biological mother, Sheila Carter, to the shocking situation surrounding Luna Nozawa, Finn's arrival at the Spencer estate could signal a major turning point. Could Bill Spencer hold the key to the information Finn so desperately needs? Bill has long been known as a man who keeps his finger on the pulse of everything happening in Los Angeles. Perhaps he has intel about Luna's mysterious incarceration or even a clue that could lead Finn to her. Another possibility is that Finn is looking for an ally, someone to provide him with the perspective he can't get from Steffi, who is struggling under the weight of recent events. No matter the reason, Finn's unexpected visit suggests that he is gearing up to make a drastic decision that could change everything. Steffi Forrester's breaking point. Can their marriage withstand the pressure? Steffi Forrester has always been a strong, determined woman, but even the strongest individuals have their limits. Her world has been crumbling piece by piece, and the latest revelations about Finn's complicated family ties have left her shaken. First, she was forced to deal with Sheila Carter being Finn's biological mother, a truth that has haunted their marriage from the beginning. Now, the situation with Luna Nozawa adds another layer of complexity to their already fragile relationship. The question is, how much more can Steffi take before she walks away? It's no secret that Steffi prioritizes the safety and well-being of her children above everything else. With Sheila lurking in the shadows and Luna's predicament adding further instability, Steffi is starting to wonder if her life with Finn is sustainable. Can she trust him to keep their family safe when so much of his past is still unresolved? Her internal battle is evident. On one hand, she loves Finn deeply and wants to fight for their life together. On the other, she's exhausted from the never-ending turmoil. Could this be the moment where she finally says, "Enough is enough"? If so, what will this mean for their marriage? A separation could push Finn further into chaos, especially if he doesn't have Steffi's support while navigating the storm ahead. The mystery of Luna Nozawa, a missing piece that could change everything. The mystery surrounding Luna Nozawa is becoming increasingly unsettling. While Finn is aware of her incarceration, he has yet to inform Steffi, which only adds more tension to an already strained relationship. But the bigger question remains, where exactly is Luna, and why is she being kept hidden? Remy Price seems to be the only one who knows the truth about Luna's whereabouts, but he has been disturbingly silent about it. This begs the question, what is he hiding? If Luna's situation were simply a case of legal trouble, wouldn't he have already come forward with the details? The secrecy surrounding her disappearance suggests that something much bigger is at play. Could Luna's predicament be tied to a larger scheme? Perhaps someone powerful is pulling the strings, ensuring that her whereabouts remain a mystery. There's also the possibility that she possesses knowledge of something dangerous, something that puts her life at risk. If this is the case, time is running out, and Finn may need to act quickly before Luna is lost for good. The longer Luna remains missing, the more troubling the situation becomes. Could her fate be connected to Sheila Carter in some way? It wouldn't be the first time Sheila has orchestrated something shocking from behind the scenes. If Sheila is involved, this could spell disaster for Finn, Steffi, and everyone caught in the crossfire. Sheila Carter's reignited obsession, a dangerous game begins. While chaos brews at the Cliff House, another storm is forming at Il Giardino, where Sheila Carter's obsession with Finn and Hayes Forrester Finnegan is reawakening. Deacon Sharp, ever the cautious observer, is growing increasingly concerned about Sheila's behavior. Her recent conversations with Poppy Nozawa about Finn and Hayes have set off alarm bells in Deacon's mind. He knows Sheila better than anyone, and what he sees is deeply troubling. Sheila is once again fixating on inserting herself into Finn's life. From Deacon's perspective, it's easy to see where this is headed. Sheila has never been one to accept rejection, and with Steffi standing as the primary barrier between her and Finn, she's bound to make a move soon. But how far is she willing to go this time? In the past, Sheila has proven that there are no limits to what she will do when she wants something. If she believes she can manipulate her way into Finn's life, she will stop at nothing to make it happen. Deacon will attempt to rein her in, reminding her that Finn will always prioritize Steffi and the children over any relationship with her. He'll warn Sheila not to get her hopes up, but deep down, he knows she won't listen. The more Sheila feels shut out, the more determined she will become to change the narrative. Deacon's warning may fall on deaf ears, setting the stage for yet another dangerous showdown. A battle of wills. Can Deacon prevent disaster? Deacon Sharp has seen firsthand the destruction Sheila can cause when she starts playing by her own rules. He's witnessed the fallout from her past schemes and knows just how dangerous she can be when she sets her mind on something. That's why he won't hesitate to sound the alarm on Wednesday's episode, hoping that he can talk sense into her before she does something reckless. But here's the problem: Sheila Carter doesn't listen to reason. She operates on instinct, fueled by obsession and a desire to control her own fate. The more people try to keep her out of Finn's life, the more she will fight to claim her place. And if history has taught us anything, it's that Sheila always finds a way. What's next for Finn, Steffi, and Sheila? With emotions running high and secrets threatening to unravel, The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for some of its most dramatic moments yet. Will Steffi and Finn's marriage survive the turmoil, or is their love story coming to an end? Will Luna Nozawa's disappearance reveal a shocking truth? And most importantly, how far will Sheila Carter go this time? One thing is certain: no one is safe when Sheila is on the loose. Next, we're diving into the tangled web of secrets, betrayals, and emotional reckonings that are taking center stage in The Bold and the Beautiful. As we peel back the layers, we'll uncover a stunning reunion, a heartbreaking mother's plea, a dangerous secret at Bill Spencer's estate, and the lingering consequences of Luna Nozawa's dark past. Let's get into it. A strong family or a fragile illusion? Ridge and Taylor reflect on the past and future at the Forrester mansion. Ridge Forrester stood beneath his father's portrait, deep in thought. The weight of the family legacy rested on his shoulders, but before he could dwell too much, a familiar presence interrupted his reverie. Taylor Hayes snuck up behind him, wrapping her arms around his waist, before planting a soft kiss on his cheek. "What was that for?" Ridge asked with a smirk. "Because I'm happy," she whispered. "And I thought I'd share it." Ridge didn't need much encouragement. If Taylor was giving out kisses, he was going to take full advantage. They kissed again, letting themselves bask in a rare moment of contentment. For years, their love had been tested by betrayals, distance, and heartbreak, but here they were, together again. And in Taylor's mind, things were finally as they should be. Taylor reflected on how well their children were doing. Thomas was thriving, raising Douglas on his own, and their daughter, Steffi, seemed to have found happiness in her marriage. Or had she? Ridge wasn't so sure. The Forrester family had been through hell, and with the company struggling, it was hard for him to feel truly at peace. Taylor, ever the optimist, reassured him. "Our family is strong, Ridge. No matter what happens, we always find a way through it." Taylor then brought up Finn and the sacrifices he had made for Steffi. They recounted how he had saved her life and how the two of them had managed to move past the massive shadow cast by Sheila Carter. Taylor had seen firsthand how Steffi had struggled with Finn's connection to Sheila, but in the end, love had triumphed. Or so they thought. They clinked their beers together, silently hoping that whatever storm was brewing wouldn't tear their family apart again. Two mothers, two painful fates, Poppy and Sheila's emotional confessions at Il Giardino. The air was thick with tension as Sheila Carter and Poppy Nozawa sat across from each other, locked in a conversation that carried the weight of years of regret and suffering. Poppy's hands trembled as she spoke. "The last time I went to visit Luna, she wasn't there." Sheila frowned, clearly thrown by the revelation. "What do you mean she wasn't there? Did she refuse to see you?" Poppy shook her head, her eyes welling with tears. "No. They told me she wasn't at the facility. They wouldn't give me any answers." Sheila, who had spent a significant portion of her life behind bars, understood that kind of fear all too well. "Maybe she was transferred. Or taken to a medical unit," she offered. "I don't know," Poppy admitted, her voice cracking. "I just never thought this would be my life. Having a daughter who could commit such horrible crimes. Luna is going to be locked away for the rest of her life." Sheila reached across the table, gripping Poppy's hand. "I know exactly how you feel," she murmured. "Because my son has been taken from me, too." Poppy swallowed hard. Of course, their situations weren't entirely the same. Luna was in prison for taking lives, while Finn had made his own decision to keep Sheila at a distance. But in that moment, both women felt the same emptiness. Sheila's voice trembled with desperation. "Finn and Hayes, they mean everything to me. And yet, I am shut out of their lives. But when I see my grandson, I feel like I'm being given a second chance. A way to make things right." Poppy wiped her eyes. "And I'll never get that chance with Luna." The conversation ended in silence. Two mothers. Two lost children. And the cruel reality that no amount of wishing could change their fates. A dangerous encounter at Spencer's estate. What is Luna hiding? Meanwhile, at Bill Spencer's estate, a secret meeting was unfolding, one that could change everything. Remy Price had come to fix an air conditioning unit, but what he found inside the house was something he never could have expected: Luna Nozawa. He stared at her, shocked. "God. It's really you." She hesitated. "Dario, right?" Remy confirmed it, but his curiosity quickly turned to concern. "Luna, what's going on? Does anyone even know you're here?" She hesitated before shaking her head. "No. And if Bill knew we were talking, it would be bad for both of us." Remy frowned. "What about your family?" She looked away. "My dad's not around, and my mom has no clue." He took a step closer, studying her. "You know, your situation doesn't seem so bad." Luna gave a dry laugh and gestured to the ankle monitor strapped to her leg. "Yeah. Totally normal." Remy still couldn't wrap his head around the situation. "Why would Bill spring you from jail?" A shadow crossed Luna's face. "Because he understands me. In a way no one else does. That answer did nothing to ease his concern. Luna's voice turned cold. You cannot tell anyone you saw me here. Remy smirked, trying to lighten the mood. What, or you'll have to kill me? She didn't laugh. That was when Remy realized something. Bill hadn't wanted him to see Luna. He had been instructed to use the service gate, to fix the AC, and leave. You weren't supposed to be seen, Luna confirmed. Remy exhaled sharply, feeling the weight of the moment. Something bigger was happening here. And if he wasn't careful, he was about to get caught in the middle of it. Final thoughts, what happens next? With Luna hiding at Bill's estate, Sheila and Poppy spiraling over their missing children, and Ridge and Taylor bracing for impact, the pieces are in motion for a dramatic chain reaction. Will Bill's secret about Luna come to light? Can Sheila find a way back into Finn's life, or will she make another reckless move? Will Steffi's seemingly perfect marriage collapse under the weight of all the secrets being kept from her? One thing is clear, nothing is as it seems. And in the bold and the beautiful, the truth always comes out, no matter how deeply it's buried. Next, we delve into the latest jaw-dropping revelation that is shaking the bold and the beautiful to its core. Steffi and Finn's marriage is on the brink of collapse, and it all boils down to one devastating truth: Finn is Luna's biological father. This revelation is more than just a shock, it is a betrayal that Steffi may never recover from. But is this the end for Shin, or is there still hope for reconciliation? Let's break it all down. Steffi's breaking point: can she move past Finn's secret? Steffi Forrester has always been a woman of strength, but even the strongest have limits, and this latest revelation may have pushed her to hers. The weight of Finn's past has come crashing down on their marriage, and Steffi is left wondering if she can ever trust him again. The truth is clear now. Finn and Poppy Nozawa conceived a child together when Finn was just 18 years old, a fact that had been buried for 2 decades. Finn, who had never imagined revisiting that chapter of his life, was suddenly confronted with an undeniable reality: he has a daughter. A daughter who isn't just anyone, but Luna Nozawa, the same woman who kidnapped Steffi and left her to die. This revelation has left Steffi reeling. The betrayal isn't just that Finn fathered a child with another woman, but that he kept it from her, even if unintentionally. How could she ever feel safe in a marriage full of such devastating secrets? Finn's regret, a past he never wanted to face for Finn, this revelation is as much a shock as it is for Steffi. He never imagined that his past would come back to haunt him like this. At 18, he had been young and reckless, never knowing that his actions would lead to a child. Once Poppy revealed the truth, Finn didn't hesitate to take a paternity test, multiple tests, in fact, to confirm the truth. There was no denying it, Luna was his daughter. And that truth was too heavy to keep from Steffi. Finn knew that telling Steffi would hurt her, but he also knew he couldn't live with the lie. Their marriage had survived so much, could it survive this? He desperately hoped that it would. A marriage already tested, is this the final blow? This isn't the first time Finn and Steffi's marriage has been on the verge of breaking apart. They've already endured the nightmare of Sheila Carter, Finn's biological mother and infamous villain. Steffi had fought tooth and nail to protect her family from Sheila, but Finn had made it difficult by trying to build a connection with the woman who nearly ended their lives. Time and time again, Finn has forced Steffi to navigate the painful reality of his past. Now, with Luna thrown into the mix, Steffi is questioning whether she can keep living like this. How many times is she expected to forgive and forget before she loses herself completely? Finn pleads with Steffi, reminding her that she and their family are the only ones he truly cares about. but for Steffi, love may no longer be enough. Is this the end for Shin? Will Steffi walk away for good? Steffi has a pattern: when she doesn't feel safe, she runs. And right now, her marriage feels more unstable than ever. Can she truly move past this revelation? Or has Finn's past finally destroyed what they worked so hard to build? Something tells us that this might be the final straw. A decision is coming, one that will alter the course of their lives forever. Will Steffi fight for her marriage, or is she already packing her bags? One thing is for certain: this isn't over. Not by a long shot. Stay tuned for more bold and the beautiful updates, because the drama is just getting started.